Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to channel with the Tarot of the Spirits. I'm also going to bring in the collective love messages and the answers from the Light Oracle. But I'm also going to bring in a message about your eyes from the Ascension Oracle. So if you've been out experiencing weird things going on in your eyes, if you felt like you've got grit in your eyes, or you've got runny eyes, or you just feel your eyes are tired or heavy, especially the right eye, which is connected with their eyes and their journey, it's because they are looking around at their life, not liking what they see. And that's because there's no beauty in their life without you. Now, there may be things they enjoy, don't get me wrong, things they like looking at. However, they want to be looking at you every day, morning, noon, and night. And because they can't spend time with you when they want to, or be around you when they want to, it affects their eyes. So I feel they are looking at their life very clearly right now, evaluating things and working out what to do. So when we have issues with the eyes, it's not liking what's being seen in the physical world. So choose to see things with the eyes of love, not fear, and face what needs to be changed to bring beauty back into your life. So I definitely feel this is what they are planning to do, to choose to bring you back into their life because you're their beauty. And also to choose to be with you, or really to choose themselves, which leads to you, because that's going to bring beauty and magic into their life. So I'm definitely feeling eyes could be affected today as an Ascension symptom. Well, let's connect with the cards and see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Now, I just want to tell you what I've done with the answers from the Light Oracle, because this is a really nice deck, a really great deck by AquaMoonlight. However, for me, for some reason, the background colour and the way the font is, it hurts my eyes. And again, it's really interesting, isn't it, that I decided to use this deck on the day that I channeled the eyes card, when it's just come into my awareness that I'm doing this now, bringing this deck in. It isn't, it's not like me saying, oh, I'm going to use this deck at the same time. It's just, there is no coincidences. It's just the way it works. But what happened was, when I was looking at the font on this deck originally, when I bought it, it was hurting my eyes. I couldn't even look at it because the font looked blurred and out of focus. So I actually contacted AquaMoonlight and said, I'm just going to do something different with it to use it. So what I've done is I bought sticky labels, and I put them over the top of the writing. I wrote on with my own writing with a pen the message on the card. So this is AquaMoonlight's deck with her messages. It's just I've, kind of made it to suit me. So I've modified it to suit me. So I can use it and, bring the great messages through. So if it looks a bit weird, that's why. And also I'll be shuffling it a bit differently. Well, let's connect and see what's going on. So first of all, with the tarot, what's the energy around you today? What's the energy around you today? And I'm feeling, like I say, eyes as well. What's the energy around them today? Straight out for them, 1 card, and this one. What's the energy around the journey? Straight out, wow. 1 card for the journey. What's the message for you today? And this could be something they want you to know, or something the angels want you to know, or something you could actually be dealing with or healing yourself. So what's the energy around you? We've got 2 cards flying out. And what's the energy that's coming in around them right now? 1 card. And what's the energy that's coming in around the journey today? What's the energy that's coming in around the journey? Okay, there's the card. It jumped on there and the rest have gone back in. So let's shuffle with this one. What's the guidance for you today? I shuffle this a little bit like how I shuffle the snake cards, because obviously I modified them. I bought them from Etsy and I had to download the deck and then put the messages from the deck onto cards and laminate them. So I shuffled it the same way. So I've got 1 card coming out for you there. What's the guidance coming through for them? Couple of cards. And what's the energy coming through for the journey today? What's the guidance coming through for the journey? 1 card coming out there. Okay. Let's see what's going on then. But like I say, eye issues is connected with not liking what's being seen or experienced in a physical way. But I feel it's because they want you in their life and they're craving you and your light and your beauty. And they want you back, and that's as clear as it is. They want you back, and they're going to do what it takes to have you back. So the energy around you today, the tarot we've got coming through, the first card is the Devil. So I'm not surprised this has come out, because if you are having eye issues, you may be affected by things you are seeing. So it could also be that you've seen something in the physical world that's affected you. So maybe you've been on their social media, or you've perhaps checked up on their karmic partner's social media, and you've seen something that's caused a trigger. Or maybe you've seen them out and about with friends, or you've seen something, or you've experienced something in a physical 3D way, something your eyes have processed that you may not like. And it may have put you into ego. The Devil is the ego. It edges all the goodness out, all the love, it pushes it away, and it brings fear up. It brings doubt up, negativity. It makes you think you're going crazy. You may think you're going delusional. You may think, no, I'm making this up in my head, it's not real. And then you start doubting your own sanity. So you may be dealing with ego today that's causing an issue. So you've got to ground yourself. You have to remember who you are. We got the Four of Earth. So the Four of Earth is really about letting go of the ego. Letting go of the struggle. Letting go of the, I need it now, or it needs to be this way, or this isn't happening, so this, and this. So I feel this is a card of power anyway. It says power on the card. But I feel that what you're being guided to do is remember your power. Remember who you are as a spiritual being having a human experience, as an empress, as a divine feminine, to overcome your ego. Because the ego lives in the past and the future. It doesn't live in the here and now. The power is in the now, remember. All the gurus talk about the power of the now. Think about the book by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of the Now. Okay, because that's where presence is. That's where the gift is, the present moment. So if you catch yourself going into ego, stress, worry, what if it doesn't happen? What if they never reach out? What if? It's a future-based energy. It's a false experience appearing real. Or you see something you don't like, it's false evidence appearing real. Or you go over the past, think, if only I'd done this, if only I'd done this. It makes you anxious and you start stressing out. You start blaming yourself for things. So if you catch yourself feeling any of those emotions, you're not in the power of the now. So breathe yourself back in. I talk about this constantly. 3 deep breaths in and out will reconnect you with your heart, will reconnect your body and your mind. Because a lot of the time when you're overthinking or in ego, your mind is away with the fairies. You're overthinking everything. So you're not in the now. So breathe yourself into the now. You don't have to do anything special to bring yourself back, but breathe. That's why breath work is so important. And then you feel at peace again. You're able to let go. Maybe you're dealing with other things. You could be struggling with things at work, or you could be going through money issues right now. Maybe you've got financial problems, or you're worrying for no reason about money. Or maybe you've got a bill that's coming unexpectedly and it's putting you into ego or fear. Or you're just struggling to let go. You're struggling to stop thinking about them. So put your phone away and go for a stroll in nature. Or maybe log out of social media so your ego doesn't get in your head. And we've got water, the emotion that you feel. So again, we could be connecting with tears here. So emotions, feeling tears. Okay, feeling the emotion. So if you've been feeling emotional and that's affecting your eyes, perhaps your eyes are dry and then, they get all teary because you've got dry eyes. Or you could be crying and then obviously your eyes are hurting because you've had a big, ugly cry. So whenever it is, I feel emotion needs to be released out. And also being around water is very cleansing for you. It purifies you. It helps you to feel good. So you may go into the earth to relax and ground. You may actually want to be around water to replenish yourself. So this could be being around a body of water like the ocean, a lake, a river, a waterfall, or going out in rain is very cleansing. And I don't mean you've got to get soaking wet, but even going out with your umbrella and you feel the energy of the rain and the smell of it, it's very cleansing. Or you could have a nice refreshing shower or a nice relaxing bath. It's going to cleanse you. It's going to help you to remember who you are. Because we got the sister card here. And what I'm feeling with this sister energy is the knowingness of who you truly are inside, sisterhood. Because this could also be connecting with other divine feminines, people who get you. maybe you've got an issue with a sister right now. So this could actually be a brother or a sister or a friend. Could be a female person around you who's affecting your ego in some way. So it could be a friend who's got in your head about something. Oh, if they loved you, they'd do this. Or what about that? You know, someone's in your head. Or maybe you're having issues with a sister. Your sister could perhaps be going through some kind of health thing that you are afraid of or upset about. Or maybe your sister's on your back. Or maybe they're getting married or committed and you're thinking, why isn't that me? Or so you could have issues with a sibling that could be coming through. Or maybe, you know, you've lost a sibling and they are connecting with you from the other side, keeping you strong. So I'm feeling two things. I feel there could be a sister on the other side bringing power in, or there could be issues around a sister in the physical. But this could also be about healing issues with a sister. So if you have fell out with a sister, or you haven't spent time with them for a while, or someone you see like a sister, which could also be a friend, then maybe it's time to sort that out. But I am getting a female energy around this. The time is coming for our reunion, so you can feel things are happening. A lot of you are already back in touch, but if you aren't yet, then it's coming, because the healing and the growth is happening, so you can feel that. So again, don't let your ego tell you otherwise. Don't let your ego put you into doubt because it hasn't yet happened, or you've seen other people coming back together and you haven't yet, because that's a sign it is on the way. Or don't let people around you, friends, family members, make you feel bad because your reunion is coming. Says you had more faith in me than I did in myself. So I feel this is what you need to know. I feel your person is going to say to you, you had more faith in me than I did in me. And because you have that faith in the reunion, that faith in the love, the connection, and in them, this is what manifests reunion. So remember, your faith has the power to move mountains, to change things. Faith is power. So you also find power through faith that helps you to overcome your ego. And look at this. This is the final call. So it's like when you are waiting to board a plane or board a ship and they say, final call. It's like you're finally being called into reunion or actions. It's like everything is happening now. This is all happening now. And, you know, when I first was choosing what to do with this deck, I started putting numbers on the back because I was just going to write the messages in a book and then look in the book when I was doing this message. And then I perhaps wrote 20 numbers out. And then I thought, this is long-winded. What am I doing? Why don't I just get sticky notes? But there is a number 7 there. So you could also be seeing 777 or 717. This is all a sign that your reunion is coming. So have faith. So let's see what's going on with them today. So we know they're having issues in the eyes. We've got the 8 of water, still water. So I am definitely feeling with this. They know what they need to release. They know what they need to walk away from and what they need to change. So this is the calm before the storm. So I feel the still water because they are gaining the strength to make that change. So many of them are actually in their head right now planning how to walk away from their karmic partner, or how to open up to their karmic partner about the changes they need to make, or how to walk away from a certain situation. So again, they're looking at their life and that can affect their eyes. And still waters could also be that they need to have a cry or release emotion. So they're feeling a lot of heaviness in their eyes. But I feel this is the calm before the storm. So again, if they are silent right now, it's because something is about to happen. And look at this, I'm terrified that you will find someone else before I come back. They are terrified, especially if you've pulled your energy back and you're being silent too, or you're not reaching out as much, or you've gone still. They are thinking, what's going on? I'm terrified you're moving on. I'm terrified you're going to find someone else before I come back, or walk away from this karmic partner, or deal with my life. So they are really afraid that you're going to move on, and that causes them problems. And that could also be the calm before the storm, because they could blow up about this. So the guidance for them is, you don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take action. So they don't need to have it all figured out, but they are trying to figure it out. So obviously what this means is, you don't need to have it all figured out to make a move or do something about it, but they are figuring it out. And that's what you need to know. They want you to know that they may not have every little detail under control yet, but they definitely know what they're doing. And as soon as you detach, it magically appears. Okay, so I definitely feel this message coming through here is, that when you detach, when you let go, when you stop stressing over everything, when you stop holding on so tightly, that's when everything moves forward. And they feel and sense that. That's another reason why they want to move forward. We've got can't live with it, can't live without it. And this is another thing they're struggling with. If they've been in a situation for a long time, they feel like they can't live with that person or they can't live without that person because it's what they're used to. It's what they've done for a long amount of time. So they are finding it difficult to release these situations because it's been something they've been used to. It's a habit that they have to break. So don't let the external dictate the internal. And this is why it's still on the surface. This is why, because they're going through an internal battle and they want to take care of this very quickly and swiftly. And open your arms, your heart and your mind. And that's what they are doing right now. In the silence, in the separation, they've been working on this, opening up, seeing things differently, working out the next step to take, the next plan. And I feel that what they're doing as well is wanting to come through to you with a focused apology. And I connected with that in today's members reading. So the energy around the journey, we've got the crossing, the Two of Wands. So the crossroads. What do I do? So it may feel stuck, it may feel stagnant, but there is a decision looming here. This is the calm before the storm. So don't be surprised if you see storms coming up or, things are a bit calm and then a storm comes in, because it's the way the universe is showing you what's manifesting. And if it's been deathly silent between the two of you, something is about to shift because your reunion is nigh and you can feel it coming. So this is also a big decision that's taking place at crossroads, making, the next step or taking the next step. So you've got this because heaven has got you. And they've got this because you've got them. So you've got this. It's under control. You've got this. You've got this situation under control. That's what the angels are saying to you. And that's what the angels are saying to them. And when things go wrong, you always make me feel better. Now, the two things from this. The first thing is when things go wrong, things are actually going right because it's all moving in the right direction anyway. But when things go wrong, the angels, God, your connection with Source, the universe, makes you feel better. So you know that you don't need to ring your twin up for them to make you feel better because you are given light and love by heaven. And you realise this along the way. So there's many times on this journey when we expect our masculine to be there and they can't. We go through something big, something scary, something that causes pain, grief. Perhaps we lose a loved one. We go through a health issue, or we go through something we think they should be there. But they aren't there because they teach you to connect with self and source. And that's how you realise, hang on, when things go wrong, I don't need anyone there to help me because I have my connection with God the Creator. The angels are there for me. When things go wrong, the angels make me feel better. My connection with Source is always there. All I need to do is ask and it's given. I don't need to ring and wait for someone to come or wait for this to happen. I have instant help from heaven. And what they know is when things go wrong in their life, you are the one that makes them feel better. Why? Because they haven't yet got that connection with Source that you have. So when you are there, that's why they want to tell you if something goes wrong in their life, they want to talk to you about it. They want to let you know what's happened. They want you to listen. Because you have the nurturing energy within you of the Empress and you make them feel better. And that's why they say, can you help me with this or that? And obviously it's not your job to fix them. And some of them get embarrassed about their problems. They don't even want to talk about them. But just being with you makes them feel better. So if you're thinking, why have they contacted me? Why? If they aren't even saying anything or opening up, it's just because your energy makes them feel better. The way that God's energy makes you feel better. And you learn that along the way. So whatever's going on, you're going to make them feel better. God's going to make you feel better. And ultimately, this journey is going to move into a better state of mind or a better place because you are destined to be. So great things coming on the horizon here. The best is yet to come. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.